We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Hey y'all, it's Chris, Homestead the Hard Way. And we're going to show you what may be a well-known trick, I don't know. But we're trying to experiment. We haven't been able to raise tomatoes in the ground here for a few years. Too much aluminum in the soil causing a problem with absorbing calcium, which makes it can't use the nitrogen, which causes something that looks like blossoming rock. The best I understand is not. It just looks like it. But an age-old trick of putting Epsom salt, showing the bag with me. Just regular old Epsom salt.
Hold it still so they can read it.
And put a spoonful. I don't know, is that a teaspoon?
That's a tablespoon.
Tablespoon. Anyway, I went ahead and chopped. Then we put it out. And I go back around it. And just work it in the ground with a weeding hoe. And I know we need to do some chopping videos. Should have done one today. In fact, that might be the... Y'all pay attention to what I'm doing here. This is what you call flat chopping. Just ain't working into the ground. I think using a weeding hoe should be a martial art. It should be considered a martial art. Personally, it's a dying skill. But you know, if you had to, you could tend a whole garden with just this tool. You wouldn't need a tiller, a tractor, or anything. And we've got some friends from other countries that told us point blank that's what they did growing up.
You might want to mention the marigolds while they're here.
Well, we talked about them in a different video, but the marigolds are supposed to help keep the bugs off your tomato plants. Now, in disclosure, in the notice of full honesty, or disclosure of full honesty, I don't know if they help or not. We tried it with them, we tried them without it. Honestly, we usually don't have a bad bug problem on tomatoes. And these are some sunflowers that we pulled up that volunteered. We pulled them up out the middle of the rows and set them out on the end because we had a little bare spot. But the magnesium trick does work. As far as the blossoming rot, the only way we found to prevent it is put your tomatoes in a planter with new potting soil and change it every year. I don't know what the deal is with aluminum in the soil. The Agriculture Extension Office gave me one answer, and then I've got another answer from some people in the homestead community, and I don't know which way to go with it. But it is a problem. Your soil sample will come back and tell you that's what the problem is. And it causes, like I said, it causes the plant to not be able to absorb the calcium. Then when it can't absorb the calcium, it can't use the nitrogen. And you get basically blossoming rot. That's your problem. Everybody around here's got the same problem. This is a little strip of new ground. It was yard last year. And we moved the garden this way a little bit and narrowed it up. And we're going to try it in new ground to see if that makes any difference. I don't think it will, but got a couple extra rows out of it, and I'm going to try it. We also got into the water line. Getting into water lines and phone lines and stuff like that around here is getting to be a problem. But I'm going to let her take you and show you the garden.
We got our first zucchini today.
Got a row of tomatoes, a row of assorted peppers, a row of cucumbers that I believe were not what they said they were on the pack and are going to be bush type cucumbers, which could be a major problem. 2 rows of okra, squash, corn, some butter beans, some string beans.
There's our squash, string beans, corn, butter beans on the other side of the string beans.
Might need to walk down the end of the road and show 'em.
We've got some squash that aren't quite big enough yet. They'll be ready in a day or so. Maybe tomorrow.
I'll give you one thing, Jerry.
Got my first zucchini today. Got these zucchini plants here. See? They're starting to come off. I'm giving that one more day. This is the string beans. Planted next to the butter beans. And about 15 rows of corn. Which is what Chris calls a good start. Okay.
Anyway, we just took the notion we're gonna cut this off, pause it or whatever she does, and we're gonna take you up there and show you the planters we made to kind of give you an idea what you do with the tomatoes, and we're gonna show you the other garden.
Okay. This is the colossal cabbage.
Yeah, it kind of shocks me that the colossal cabbage ain't any bigger than the river cabbage.
Well, you got to do. The chickens ate them down to a nub twice.
This is supposed to be Brussels sprouts, but they're not running up.
They're starting to just a tiny bit. I'm hoping that it'll get better. Broccoli. Got broccoli.
Just trying to bolt, which is pretty normal. That's collards. And something I want to tell you right quick. If you see the burn up leaves at the bottom, that came from a little mini drought we had.
Yeah. There's cabbage. This is
Field peas.
Field peas. Okay, I couldn't remember. Goes all the way down. Watermelon. It goes all the way down.
They're a little bit too close together because I reset them. Then they all came up.
Which was this one?
That's 2 more rows of field peas.
And field peas. Potatoes.
And here's some potatoes that the drought almost killed. Between the drought and some kind of little weevil-looking bug that almost looks like a squash bug that's sucking the juice out of them, that I didn't realize was on them. It's working around the bottom. I don't even know what they are. We handled them yesterday. And I believe they're going to come back okay. But they were the best looking potatoes I've ever had, probably. And those bugs got in them and the drought got them. And then another row of field peas. But before we run out of light, we need to show them the video on these little planters. And that cheap potting soil seems to be doing pretty good. Everything looks good in them. You just better keep them watered, especially around here. You better make sure you water. I'm going to let her show you everything. Now that tomato setup is how we normally grow tomatoes.
This is flowers and peppers.
Like jalapenos.
And these are my flowers. Aloe vera plant.
Get the frost, y'all.
This is sage and mint. This is the little tomato plant that we have up here. That's doing pretty good. This is my beets that you better not eat. Some more flowers. And a few more flowers and a pepper plant that's it's hanging in there, but it's not growing very well.
Half full with the can milk, then warm water.
And that's our little planters. I always think it looks really pretty when I pull up and see the flowers.
Anyway, this may be the worst video we've ever done. But it was just a little spur of the moment. Had a lot of people ask. I wanted to show them what everything looked like now. And we did a video on these planters and used some really cheap $1 a bag and $1.50 a bag potting soil from Walmart. And just want to let y'all see that it seems to do really good. Everything, there's not been any fertilizer added to anything up here. Not any natural fertilizer or bag fertilizer. And something I'm going to throw in here on both of these gardens, which total close to an acre. Well, actually about 8/10 of an acre for both of them. We've only used one bag of 10, 10, 10 to everything. We put just a minute amount. Of course, I use horse manure and we use chicken litter. But there's only been one 50-pound bag to both gardens. And that might help you a little bit too. A lot of your issues come from over-fertilizing. Over-fertilizing and not enough water will cause some big problems. But remember, you can do this stuff. I know everybody's got some renewed interest in trying to grow their own food nowadays, and you can do it. You can do it in these little cut-off barrels if you need to. You can grow some of what you eat. You're not going to grow it all, but you can grow some. And remember, you never plow a field, but turn it over in your mind. And I appreciate you watching.